What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Unprescribed Talkz with your hosts, Jay Vargas, and your favorite co-host from the East Coast,
Maggie. What up? We back with another episode. Are you ready for that crack? Just kidding.
We don't have crack. We don't have crack.
No crack.
We have unprescribed medicine.
Yes.
That the doctor doesn't give you.
The doctor doesn't give you guys.
Yes. What's up, Miggies?
Yo, I'm good, bro. I'm chilling, man. I'm getting ready for this spring break to take vacay nowhere.
I was like, oh, where you going?
Nah, bro. No.
Oh my god.
How about you? You taking another plane? Took one yesterday. Today?
Nah, I was supposed to go to Puerto Rico this week. I didn't go. Some stuff happened, unfortunately. It's life, you know. And I was like, it was like Wednesday, and I was about to get on a flight last minute. I was like looking at flights, and I was like, I could make this flight in an hour. I know I could. But then I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to come back on Friday. I could do 2 days in Puerto Rico. I'll be fine. But I will come back Friday and tired for work. It's all good, though. You know, like, listen, sometimes chilling at home is good.
Yeah.
I slept a lot. I had a week vacation from work. I slept a lot.
That's good.
You
gotta get your rest. But I'm happy that you didn't go because I didn't get to go. So if I don't get to do shit, you can't do shit either.
Puerto Rico is not ready for me and you there. They're not. But those times will come. But you told me about that Mexico trip next year.
Yo.
What part?
We're going I gotta say it right because the first time I took wifey, quick little backstory, mad quick. She didn't really travel much, and me as a kid, I got to travel kind of a lot with my parents and shit. Was it the most fun? Not really, because I was still young. You know what I mean? But she always wanted to go to Mexico, so I was like, "All right, first trip I'm taking her to Mexico." Bro. I took her to I gotta say it right, Xcaret. I used to say Xcaret. It's not
Xcaret.
Xcaret.
Okay.
You know how much right now it costs?
How much
Per person?
Almost
$5,000.
Diablo.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's worth it.
It was fucking worth it, bro. It's like she says it to this day, the best trip hands down that she ever went to. Because she did shit that she's never did. She did zip lining. She did scuba diving. We went in a tunnel in a mountain, not a mountain, caves with water coming from like 300 feet up high. It was insane, bro.
Damn.
So 2024, me and Mr. Jay Vargas and other people as well.
Other people, we can't tell you who the other people are.
And that's gonna be we're gonna do a podcast.
We're gonna do a podcast there?
Over there, bro.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Live. On YouTube.
Actually, we should do that live.
Yes.
Just go around asking people
questions.
That's actually a good idea.
Those of you that don't know, we do have a YouTube page. We do. Follow it, like it, share it, do it. Also, my charity for the marathon, donate. Miggies, yo, April 23rd. No, besides the marathon, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about the marathon money.
I have to put 25 cents in.
Just put the 25 cents. It's closer. It's closer to this. So far right now I have about $640. Some people have donated. It's a $3,000 charity, but it's like I need it by September. The money's not coming to me. It's going to somewhere else. But it is the whole tax. You can write it off as a tax thing too. Somebody, I was surprised, donated $300.
Damn.
I was very surprised. But this person that donated knew me since I was a kid. And he like admires how like he's always tells me like all the time like seeing you grow up and what you've become. I love it. He's like, because you've become such a great person, the way you just take care of things and do things. But April 23rd, I have my Brooklyn Half Marathon.
Ooh.
Yes, Brooklyn Half Marathon. I actually have a lot of races this year. Right now, I have April 23rd is the Brooklyn Half Marathon. I forgot when in May is the other Brooklyn Half Marathon. And then I have in September, it's called the Tunnels to Tower Run, which is 3.1 miles. And it's from Brooklyn to the World Trade Center. And it's basically what the firefighters and the police officers ran during 9/11. Is that kind of like what they experience?
Respect.
And October 8th, I believe it's October 8th, I have the Army 10 miler in Washington, D.C. Yes. Yes.
You doing all this running, and all I have is like food dates, dinner dates. Like, he's the runner, I'm the eater.
And then November, I believe sometimes first week of November is the New York City Marathon. 26.2 miles. You better be there to support me. You know what? You better be there April 23rd. I want to see you on the sideline with at least one of your kids. Go, Jay, go.
No, I'm going to put... Damn, what should I put? No, actually, if I really do go, definitely I'm not writing a sign that goes, go, Jay, go. It has to be something.
Gato cabrón.
Oh, yeah, you can do it.
Man, Puerto Rican. Gato cabrón,
And then
mamo.
under, I'm going to put, your shots are here. I'm going to just have shots ready for you.
I want a can of beer there. I want a can of beer.
What beer? No fancy shit from Texas.
Damn.
No fancy shit from all these places you go to. You got two options: Heineken
Light.
or Corona.
And Miller Lite. Miller Lite, bro.
Such an American. God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
But besides that, welcome back, everybody, and glad to see. By the way, we reached 1,000 followers. We reached it. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, we did 1,000 finally, and we started in October. October 23rd was when I put the intro. The week after so basically the first week of November is when I put the first episode.
Yeah.
And we're already in our second season. I believe this is episode 7. So yeah, but 1,000 followers in what? December, January, February, March, 4 months. And we're not even going live with other podcasters yet. We're not. It's just us just sharing it and you guys sharing it. And our second biggest city, still, I don't know how. Seattle? How? Explain to me, please. Seattle. How is Seattle?
You secretly took a trip out there?
No, I've been to Seattle once, but it was a layover. I was coming back from South Korea from the Army, and they dropped me off into Seattle to come back to New York.
He was networking over there.
Dude, it was like 8 years ago. This was in 2012, actually. No, 2012, yeah.
He had this idea of a podcast 8 years ago.
8 years
when
ago.
He landed in Seattle. He was just, I'm going to do a podcast.
Yes.
To everybody.
I thought about, yeah. Uh-huh. So today, we're just going to ask questions to each other. And that's just really it. We're just going to ask questions to each other. And I had an important question to ask you.
What's up? Go for it.
But I'm going to keep this one for last. I'm going to start on my paper right now. So my first question is, would you give someone a chance again, and why? Not, or why would you?
I think I would give a person
even if this person cheated on you, like broke your heart, or just like fucked with your mind, like now, like when you date again, you're gonna be like, yo,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say I would, because it's actually happened in the past, so I don't want to be like, oh no. Yeah, I would.
Okay, why?
Sometimes, bro, you just like, maybe you just blinded with love, which you think is love, but in reality, maybe it's just toxic shit. You know what I mean? And you're not really thinking straight. You're not thinking with your head. You're just thinking with your heart. You know what I mean?
Okay, now you're going back now you said with toxic. Do you think you could fix a toxic relationship? Like, can you make a toxic relationship go from being toxic to a normal relationship, how it's supposed to be, how you want it to be?
Yeah.
You could.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I agree with you
believe.
on that. All right. So back to what you were saying, back to the giving someone a chance and why.
I mean, nobody is perfect, bro.
No one's perfect.
Nobody is perfect, no matter how much you look in the mirror and you go, today, yeah, I'm that man, or I'm that, you're not perfect.
No.
Some people really do make mistakes.
Yes.
And sometimes that mistake, they ponder and think about that shit all the time. Like, wow, I wish I never would have did that. And some people actually get depressed with that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So I definitely will give another chance, depending what kind of cheating. You know what I mean? Because I mean,
it doesn't have to be cheating. Just in general. Like,
just in general,
brought cheating
definitely
up.
another chance. Everybody deserves another chance.
Everyone deserves another chance. Okay.
Definitely.
So to me, I would. I've been in relationships in the past where I've been fucked over. I have fucked over others. I've been in relationships in the past, once again, that I've been fucked over, and I was willing to give the person another chance. Reason one is, if me and this person decide we're gonna work this out, is knowing that this is a different relationship now. Time has changed. It could be 5 months ago we broke up.
Yeah.
It could be a year, 2 years. If it's meant to be, you're gonna bump into each other again. And to me, it's like, this is a different time. Things have happened in the past that we didn't speak within that day that you broke up with me or I broke up with you to now, which, like I said, it could be 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. Things have changed. Have gone through things. You have gone through things. I have done things. You have done things. And now, number two is you have to give it time to work out.
Yeah.
You're not,
definitely.
it's not going to come in and I'm going to give you this chance and it's going to boom, work out right away. No. If you fucked up and I don't trust you, you have to accept it that I don't trust you. Why? Because obviously you did something of why I don't trust you. I'm not going to, you know what? It's killing me that I don't trust you. If I really care for you, I trust you. I mean, I'm trying to trust you. I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
But it's hard. And you have to sit down and say, you know what? This person accepted me back. Now I have to deal with the consequences of him. So if this person is questioning me, what am I doing? What am I worried about? I have to just suck it up and just go. It might be annoying. It might irritate me. But at the end of the day, it's, yo, you know what? I fucked up.
Trust has to be gained again.
Yeah, trust has to be gained. It's not just going to give it. And trust me, it's killing me inside that if I really care for you, and I've been through it, that I've cared for someone, but the trust wasn't there. And I know I could trust this person. But once again, at that moment, it's not there. Like, I trust them, but
there's something always hanging right in the back. Like,
yeah, and it's going to go away. It's going to. It just takes a process.
Takes time. It takes
time. It could take a week. It could take 2 days. It could take a month to trust that person again. You know, but that's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna be.
Dude, there's some people that never get over that shit.
Yes, there's some people, but I think that's more of a like
that's an issue.
That's an issue. That's when it comes to a growing up thing.
Yeah.
You know, like you've been through a lot, and it sucks because there are amazing people out there that have these issues in them, and like I've met these amazing people, but they just have these issues, and at times you're like, yo, I just gotta back up. I can't deal with this no more. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. What's your question?
Ooh.
Woo! Que lo que? Wah, wah, wah.
How do you find love when you're too involved with your work?
How do I find love when I'm too involved? Damn. This goes back to, what, we're in 2023 now? 2019, I was with a girl, and we liked each other a lot. But I was involved with work a lot. Damn. Like, I took any overtime that was available.
Damn. You was about your business.
I was about my money. Yeah. And I was so blinded by it. So she brought it up to me a lot. Like, it'd be my day off, and she knew my schedule.
Yeah.
Because I have a set schedule. She'd be like, oh, you know, you're about to have off Tuesday, Wednesday. But, oh, I'll let you know.
I'll let you know.
And I'd be on my phone, my work phone, trying to see if there's overtime constantly available. Damn. And I see it, just click on it and take it. And it's crazy because this girl would like be like, no, don't work. I'll give you the money.
I got you.
Yo,
he was like, can I work and still you got me?
Yo.
Double that money up.
And that's the thing. I'm like, no, I'm gonna work. But I was young. I was 4 years old, so I was 29. Well, I was more 30 at the time because when we met, I just turned 30. Yeah. So I was 29. We met, it was like April. Yeah, we met in April. And a month and a half later, I turned 30. So it was more my 30s, my 30 times. And so what was the question? How
do you find love when you're too involved?
You can't. You really can't, because one thing I was told, and I fucked up with that part, was bringing work at home. Yes. Constantly on my work phone. Constantly taking phone calls. constantly dealing with stuff. I was at the time I was active at my job.
Yeah.
So my phone was being blown up by certain individuals. Like, hey, we need this, we need that, we need this. Hey, this person's trying to contact you for this, and it's like, okay, cool. Okay, hey, hold on, I'm at a dinner, and I gotta step out and take care of this.
Now, this is a quick other question that branches off of that. Did you not find her important, or did you feel that she was important, but just work was your goal? That was
Work was my goal at the time. In reality, to be honest, I wish I would have focused more in her. But obviously, you live and you learn. I guess we were meant for each other.
Okay.
Because if we were, obviously things would have been different. She was important to me, but at that time, I guess work was more important.
Gotcha. Yeah. I think it's just about a learning thing.
Yeah, I learned a lot. Now, like, at work, I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Fuck that shit.
Overtime?
No.
Yeah.
Jay, you gotta come. No, I don't.
Yo,
fuck
it's so
you.
true. I got overtime offered for tomorrow. Easy gig, easy overtime, 8.5 hours straight, just doing. And I'm not gonna put the info. And I was like, nope.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Habla mate.
Matter of fact, let me write it down on a little sticky note. When there's overtime, don't fucking ask me.
Dude, yeah, like now it's like I just don't, because it's like I enjoy my time off. Yes, when you get to check with the overtime, you're like, oh great, I love this money. But at the same time, it's like one thing that person taught me, that ex-girlfriend of mine, was like, quality of life is more important than what you got, like work-wise. Because you know what? If I pass away tomorrow, work's gonna replace me right away.
Oh yeah.
But family can't replace me. She couldn't replace me at the time. You know, yeah. So I'm just a number to work, or to my job, or whoever I work for. So that was one big thing. And that's why, like, I remember at the time we had a big talk, and I was gonna move to Virginia with this person. And she was like, her one thing was like taking a big pay cut, losing a lot of like the retirement benefits. Because the retirement benefits who I work for now, it's amazing. I have 11 years left to work, honestly. At the age of 44, I'm done working.
You hear it straight from Jay Vargas himself. 11 years left. That means I only got 11 years left too. Soon as he get that shit, bro, I'm living off my boy. Yo, Jay.
Typical Dominican. Always gold digging.
I gotta be a chapeadora.
Chapeadora.
Right? Choppy. Shit, I ain't Dominican for nothing, my boy.
Yo, I've heard that word so many times.
Chapeadora.
Dude, but the one thing I remember was always talking to this person like, hey, but I'm gonna lose this. And the way she lived growing up, they never lived off of that, like how we look into pensions, retirement. Because she came from a family that, like, they didn't have it all, but they had it good.
Yeah.
So, like, they could be like, we can retire now. And, hey, you know, we're good to go.
Damn.
Uh-huh. But they didn't see it that way until she moved up here. And she was just like, oh, you guys have pensions? You guys have unions up here? You know, like, we don't have that down there. So that was the big thing. Yeah. So, but one thing she told me was like, hey, you know what? Okay, cool. You're going to move down there, but you're going to take a $30,000 pay cut, $20,000 at the time. At the time, it was about $25,000 pay cut. But your lifestyle is going to be worth it, though.
True.
The stress that you're going to have
That's
is
very true.
The comfortability of life. That, like, what you buy down there is like what you don't get up here.
So it would have been worth it.
Oh yeah, like, dude, like, I remember at one point I was looking at houses online down there, and it was like, bro, crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Out here, you do not get your money's worth.
No,
unless
you
you're
don't.
rich,
And you still
don't get your money's worth.
And you're still hustling. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now back to the questions before we get out. So one question I have. This was supposed to be the last one, but how does it feel when someone made you feel special yesterday?
Yesterday?
Are you laughing about the way I say yesterday?
Man, New York. Yesterday. Not yesterday. Yesterday.
One of my friends, was a good person I know from Texas.
Yeah.
Always laughs. Like, giggles to her when she laughs. She hears it. It is a she. whenever like we were like, you know, whenever we talk,
Yeah.
and I say yesterday, she was like, what? I'm like, yesterday. I'm like, and then, like, she loves it.
It doesn't bother me, but it's gangster. Yesterday. Yo, what you did yesterday?
Okay, so how does it feel when someone made you feel special yesterday?
All right, I'm gonna let you finish.
But makes you feel like you're a nobody today. So we'll say, like, example, you're with your wife.
Okay.
Happy in love. Great marriage.
Yep.
Today you wake up and she's like, I don't want to be with you no more. But yesterday she just told you she loves you. You're the man in her life. She's happy with you.
If that happens, that means she did not want to be with me for a long time already. Because for it to come out as blunt like that, that means either she has a couple of years already feeling like that to the point. Because look, when a woman is completely done with you, then
done.
Just straight telling you, I don't want to be with you no more, bro. They're up to here. That's it.
That's it.
When a woman is done, she's completely fucking done.
All right. You brought that up.
Oh, shit.
Now it's going to lead to the big question. Damn it. You brought that up, so I got to. All right, cool. Who loves more? A man or a woman?
Who loves more? I think a man loves more.
Why?
Bro, because when we love, bro, it's like we're giving all our pride away. Ego.
This is why I love you.
Everything. You give away the thing that you never want to give.
Your heart.
You literally give it away.
So a reason why I'll tell you right now. So to me, why is I could go right now, say to a bar.
Okay.
Meet a woman there.
Yeah. I like this, where this is going.
She asks me, what do you do? Oh, I'm 33 years old. I live with my parents. I go to college.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm 33 years old. I live with my parents. I live in my parents' basement. Okay. But where do you work? I don't work. Why? Oh, you know, some stuff happened. I'm just going to college now, trying to get my life together, trying to situate myself. I promise you she's not going to talk to you.
Door closed.
Yep, not even slammed. If I go to the bar tonight and I meet a woman, hey, how are you? Blah, 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 you know. So where you from? Oh, I just moved here. I have 2 kids. I'm a cashier at Walmart. You know, I'm trying to go to college, you know. But, oh, okay, cool. That doesn't faze a man. Mm-mm. A man is going to love a woman for originally who they are and what they bring. A woman loves a man for what they're bringing to the table. They're not going to love a man. It's hard to find a woman that's going to be like, you know what? You're doing nothing with yourself. I want to work with you. I'm going to get you what you're at. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah. Most of the women, they're just going to look at you and be like, you're 33 years old and you don't have a job? You're going to college? I have 2 master's degree, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, good for you. Guess what? Did you know I was deployed for 8 years? Did you know this? No, you didn't have to know that. I don't got to tell you everything I've been through.
Exactly.
You don't know.
Very true.
Exactly. All I just told you was I live with my parents. Because why? Why should I go waste money if I'm single? I have the whole basement, separate entrance.
Yeah.
That's it. But a woman is not going to love a man for where they start. They have to have, what do you got to offer me?
No,
what do you have?
They want the man that's already fully built.
Yeah. They want the Chris Brown.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They don't want the Joe Schmo from the street that's just trying to get his life together. That just maybe had a good job but got fired because of political reason. They want Chris Brown. They want whoever Drake that's out there driving a Bugatti and all this shit. And it's like, no, like you're not gonna get that. Yeah, you're not gonna get that.
And they rather sacrifice their happy well-being for just status. You know how many I know that are not happy?
Oh, I know a lot.
That are not happy at all. And And once the door is closed, they're complaining all day. Oh, don't show me no love, doesn't care, blah, blah, blah. But you want the money. So money is
It's not
more
about
important.
they want the money, the gifts, the show, what to show off. Oh, I got this, I got that. And it's like, you didn't get that. He got that for you.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not here trying to bash women, but it's just speaking the truth because, like I said, like a woman could come up to me, and I've dated women that have kids. I've dated women that don't have amazing jobs, that just have normal jobs. And guess what? I was cool with it.
Yeah.
But if I go to a woman and tell her I'm a cashier at Key Food,
Bro.
I have 2 kids, they're gonna look at you like, nah, blah blah blah.
Why? This is their famous. This is their famous. Right here, the quote. Why all the broke boys gotta be around me?
Or you're gonna have the $3 cheese girl.
$3 cheese girl, please, if you see this, come to the show. Oh, we'll go to you,
Let us know where you want to sit down and have cheese.
and I will bring you Kraft cheese and all the burgers in the world. It's insane, but it's true, bro. Like,
These are the ones at the age of 40 sit down. Oh my gosh, why do I always get all the fuck boys?
oh,
When am I gonna get a good guy? When am I gonna get this? When am I gonna get that? And then they're always upset.
bro, I cannot drop names, but on my Instagram, I have a few that are like closing in on their 40s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, what's the flying? Thank God I was a fuckboy back then. Because if I was stuck with you, oh my God. Bro, how are you like almost 40 years old, right? And you complain about what men do or what women do. You're almost 40. Shouldn't you try to like
Get your shit together.
like be
Listen,
happy?
there's women
and-
that are 40 years old. I was watching a movie earlier about this woman making 6 figures, but she was so picky about life and finding a man.
She's never gonna find shit.
Yeah. So that was my question, the big question. Now I'll bring up a quote that I read. Tell me what you think about this. It's hard to wait for something you know might not happen,
Okay.
but it's even harder to give up when that's all you want.
So something that you know might not happen. But
So
it's
let's say
harder-
there's this relationship
okay.
that you're working towards a lot,
Yeah.
and you know it might not happen.
Like a chick that I met, we talk and stuff like
You've been
that.
talking for a year or whatever.
Trying to take it slow.
You tried and you tried, but there's issues. There's issues that keep happening, and it's hard to give up. You know you want to give up in your mind. You're like, yo, I should just give up because this is the same issues keep coming happening.
Yeah.
But giving up, it's hard because that's all you ever wanted.
That's what you've been wanting.
You've been wanting that person.
Look, you can chase as long as you want, but I think the time to let go is once you see that it is greatly affecting you. It's affecting maybe your work, your family, people around you, your surroundings. Think about it. It's the only thing you're going to think about.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to be contemplating with yourself, what do I do? I know I should go, but no, I can't because this is what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to focus on anything else, bro. You're not going to focus on your work. You're not going to focus, hey, Jay, hey, what you doing? Nah, I don't want to, man. you're going to be depressed,
Yeah.
but it takes a lot of guts to
It does.
let that go. It takes a lot of balls to let that go because you don't want to. You don't want to give up.
Coming from a man's perspective, when a man knows they really want to be with this person, no matter what, I feel like they're going to fight for it.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go run through the fucking jungle, climb fucking mountains, fly to the moon if we can. And that's the thing. And a woman has to see that. And I feel like they're not seeing that. I feel like their mindset is just like, oh my gosh, you're over exaggerating. Why are you making a big deal about this? why are you doing that? There was no need for that. And it's like, but look what I'm doing for you. Look what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build this empire for you. I'm trying to fight this jungle. These lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
The thing is, you know what it is, bro? You know what it is? You reminded me of that movie, Cocaine Bear. My brother wants to go see that movie.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
I'm talking about Wizard of Oz.
Yo. And he goes, make sure you don't go see that movie. I'm like,
Cocaine Bear?
I'm like, bro, you should have known by the title. Cocaine Bear, not to watch that shit. But no, you know what it is? Women, this is how they think. He's supposed to. He's supposed to. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Why?
Women. So
they don't give you your flowers, bro. They don't.
I don't want flowers.
They don't. No, you know what I mean. Sometimes they don't give that appreciation. Sometimes us men, all we want to hear, we're not asking. Oh, babe, I really appreciate you. I see that you're changing. I see that you're trying. I appreciate. That's like gas in our motor for us.
Not just that. Sometimes we just want reassurance.
True.
Reassurance. That's it. Just show me. Just tell me, yo, I love you.
Just imagine.
Yo, I care about you. Yo, listen.
Just imagine.
Today was a rough day between me and you, but you know what? I'm still here. You know what? We had a rough month, but guess what? That doesn't mean I'm walking away. I gotta stop
you. I know Andrew Tate is still in jail, but he birthed another Tate right here. The Tate you didn't know, J. Vargas Tate. All right, Jesus. I'm getting goosebumps. I swear to God, look at
but
that
it's
shit.
the truth, though.
Preach, my brother. Amen.
But
Hallelujah.
listen, it's just the reassurance. There's nothing wrong, because guess what? When a woman wants reassurance, babe, do you still love me? Babe, if you saw a girl at the gym, will you still check her out if you're with me? That's reassurance from a woman.
Babe,
that's
how much
reassurance.
do you love me?
Okay, one question I get a lot from these women. Oh my gosh, if I get pregnant, I'm not gonna be like this no more. I'm not gonna have this body. That's reassurance. Are you still gonna love me with the baby fat body? Are you still gonna take care of me?
What do we say?
Yeah,
no
I
matter
got
how
you.
you look, babe, I
still got
you.
your back.
Doesn't matter.
Exactly. Reassurance. Well, why could a woman have reassurance but a man can't have reassurance? When a man has, oh my gosh, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing things, you're overthinking, and it's like, yo, but guess what? Look, go into the core of the problem. Go into why the topic came up, why we're fighting about this. I didn't just wake up and said, hey, this and this and this is. No, there's a core. There's a reason why I brought up this topic. Yeah. And women tend to just try to avoid that problem quickly and want to just go to the over problem of it. Yeah. Like go to that specific problem. And it's not about us, our pride. It's not about us trying to figure out who is who, what is what. It's just about just reassurance. It's just, hey, you know what? We had a rough month, but you know what? I'm still here. I got you. We are a team. We're going to work on this together. And that goes back to like the one question I asked is giving someone a chance again. Like number 2 was working it out. People are quick to go into the relationship again and working it out. And then guess what? Within a week, yo, this shit's not going to work out. You know what? We've been fighting. But guess what? The reason why you're fighting is because you're bringing up the past issues to that. And you know what? Yeah, that's something I've done and something that we all have to fix. But we have to talk about these problems first.
Yeah, 100%.
Before we go into to work things out. We have to. We can't just sit down and say, hey, guess what? We're back together. Forget about the past. No. We need to speak about these problems first.
Yeah.
And then guess what?
You got to get over that.
We can wrap it up, throw it in the river, let it drown, and move on. And that's it. And we're moving on with life, and we're moving on with each other. And that's it. Now we're a team. Now we're working on this together. Yeah. And then guess what? It might not take 2 weeks. It could take 6 months. It could take 4 months. It could take 3 weeks. It could take a month to work it out. But we're going to work this out. If you're committed, we're committed.
You don't build a house in a day.
You don't build a house in a day.
So, same way in a relationship.
No, you don't. Only in China.
You have to work on things, man.
You have to.
It's
people are so quick to just give up on something. People are so quick.
With life, that's what bothers me. Life is the same shit, bro. To where you got to.
It ain't take a day.
Fucking week.
I wish.
Wasn't a fucking month.
I wish.
Wasn't 6 months.
I wish.
You want things to be rolling how it has to roll? Shit has to be.
I wish I could wake up tomorrow and be retired.
I wish I was retired right now.
Right?
Not even wait for tomorrow.
Right? I don't want to wait. I just want to close this out and be like, all right, bye,
All right,
guys.
let's go. Yo, Jay, where we going? Let's go to Bahamas. Let's go to PR.
The Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Turks and Caicos, Mexico.
Everywhere.
Dubai is my biggest spot.
Shit has to be worked on, man.
It has to, and that's the problem. And people are going to sit down and they're like, oh my God, these guys they're getting on women again. And it's no, it's just, these are the fucking issues that are going on these days is women want to be the new man and you can't be the new man. You can't. You really can't. You want to be the new man? Okay, take over the household. Pay the fucking bills. You want to be feminism, whatever you fucking say, go ahead. Pay the bill. Why you want me to pay the bill if you want to be the new man? Yeah. Why you pay for why? You pay the mortgage then. You pay the household. You pay the bills. Yeah. Let me stay home and clean the house. I'll clean that shit with a toothbrush. Military style, up at 6 a.m, saluting the flag and everything.
Run, have her breakfast ready and everything.
Yep. Give her that powder egg that the military gave us.
Women get so itchy about this shit because they don't want to face the facts of men speaking out.
And that's the thing. Shut. Once men speak out, he's a punk. And I dealt with that. I dealt with that with a specific woman. And it's not to bash them. They're not all the same. Dominican women. We've had this talk, me and you. There's 2 types of Dominican women. There's the Americanized ones that understand men. And then there's the ones out there that are like, they're used to these machismo men. That are like, and then once they're like, oh, but look what you told me. They're like, the fuck you talking about? Like, no. Be a man, shut up, do your thing. And it's like, nope, this is America. Our feelings matter.
Yeah, hell yeah. And we have to make it more known to all men out there. Do not be afraid. Don't always feel like, I'm the man, I gotta suck it up. No, you don't, bro. You have to speak your mind.
Speak up your
mind. Speak how you feel. Times have changed. The way our parents grew us up, because that's how my father grew me up.
Exactly.
And now look what's happening.
Why are you crying? Men don't cry. Boys don't cry. Like,
now it affects me. It affects me as a father.
Yeah.
And this is a serious note because sometimes I catch myself going, "Why are you crying?"
Yeah.
My son is allowed to cry.
Yeah, exactly.
He's allowed to tell me, "Dad, I'm crying because of this." Why? We're humans. We have emotions. It's just not, women were created only to have emotions. Men, no. Everyone has emotions.
Yep, exactly.
Dude, even animals have emotions.
It's true.
If you think about it.
And women call us animals.
Yeah, they call us dogs.
Okay, so cut the bashing out. We're not even bashing.
No,
honestly.
We're not. Bro.
We're speaking the facts.
Shed light.
We're speaking the facts for the brothers. We're the brothers. And to the women to understand us. Just understand us. Stop. Like, I get messages. Oh my gosh. You said this about women. All right. Why would you just take it in and just understand? That's it. But anyways, back to you, Miggy. We had a rampage for like 10 minutes. And we went on.
Sorry. So there's 2 guys here. Both men. And sometimes we got to take the time to shed light on for real and let homies know, let the brothers know, bro, you allowed to have feelings. That's what we doing. We not bashing.
And if y'all want, we could go back to this episode and we could bring a female on it. Ooh.
But it has to be a female that's not on our side. So we can pick at her brain. You know what I mean? Because if we get somebody that's on our side, they're just going to agree.
Yeah.
So we got to get somebody that's going
to give
us a little bit of a headache.
We can't bring our homie with the Tate blood.
Oh, that's Mrs. Tate. Shout out to Mrs. Tate.
Shout out to Ashley.
Ash Tate. All right.
We miss you.
Word.
She's a brother.
Matter of fact, straight up.
We bring her back.
We got to bring her back, and then we're going to have to bring another girl back. It's going to be a 3 versus 1.
Oh, my gosh, dude. I love her because she just, from a female's view, Like she gets it. She's just like, nah, like this is what the women need to do, and it's true. But we're cutting that out.
I got you right now.
What's your question?
I don't know. This is gonna be a little hard one, maybe.
Whew.
Actually, no. This might be a good one.
Okay.
I like this one. Tell me one way in which you may sabotage your own relationship by not knowing yourself well enough.
Damn.
Want me to say it again?
Yes.
Tell me one way in which you may sabotage.
So what do you mean sabotage? When you say sabotage, what do you mean by sabotage? I mean destroy myself.
Yeah. You may sabotage your own relationship by not knowing yourself well enough.
Not thinking before I talk. I think that could be a problem I have sometimes, and I have that problem just in general. I hear it a lot from a lot of women, to be honest. They say, "Oh, the way you talk sometimes," but the thing is, I talk aggressively. I'm a New Yorker. Mm-hmm. We talk aggressive, and I hear that a lot. Like, "Oh, you came out rude to me." The way I get it, you didn't mean that in that way, but the way you came out to me kind of offended me. Yeah. So that's something I'll have to fix.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That, and just like not thinking sometimes before I speak. So
sometimes you just kind of
just like fucking Katy Perry, a fireworks show. I think it was Katy Perry.
Do you excuse yourself after you noticed that when you go back and think and go, damn,
oh fuck, yeah. I do. I bring it up and I apologize for it if I notice it or they call me out on it.
Do women apologize?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
women do apologize.
Okay. when they know that they did something wrong, you've never had a woman that goes, they're wrong and she's completely wrong. Why are you laughing, Jay? What's so funny?
Because you know what it comes down to at the end. It's like women do apologize, but also, are they apologizing because they know they're wrong, or they're just apologizing just to get over that part? And that's it. It happened to happen. Let's move on. That's it.
I feel like it's just it happened to happen. Just move on.
Exactly.
That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like is that. Definitely.
Exactly.
Has to be.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I do. This will be the last one.
Damn, I'm nervous.
How do you know if you're in love?
Damn, I'm in love with a stripper.
She wild and she wrong. How you know when you in love, bro?
You know when you're in love when
and don't get it confused with what is it called?
Lust. Okay. Yes, you're right. There's two differences, and people get that confused a lot between love and lust. So to me, when you're in love is when this person you want to talk to them first thing in the morning. You want to talk to them before you go to bed. When you have problems, but you want to fix your problems with them. When you're not attracted to them by their looks, you're attracted to them by what they bring to you, how they make your day, just seeing, example, let's say I'm talking to a girl and I go outside to pick her up.
Yeah.
I go outside, she comes, she's like, hey, I'm here. I go outside. And just, when you see them, you just smile. Or why are you looking at me like that?
No, because my boy talking the truth out here. I'm like,
because you're smiling at me.
No, I'm like, wow, my boy really been in love. Like, shit. I'm so proud of him. They grow up so fast.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him with happiness. He's describing everything the way I'm looking at him. It's like I'm in love with him. I'm like, yeah. When he comes over and and when I come over, he showered me with gifts and.
The funny thing is he always leaves my place with something, but it's not for him, it's for his wife. I'm like, you're gonna see your wife. Chocolates or whatever.
He has all this fancy shit. I'm like, bro, where'd you go? Man,
I don't want this. Take this.
Here, take this.
Give it to your wife.
Funny thing is, I'd be like, baby, look what I got you. Yeah, but look. Damn, baby, but you were coming from Jay's house. How did you stop? You know me. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be letting her know. I'm like, look, Jay didn't want this shit. Here you go.
So, anyways, when someone wants to, when you see someone, and what, once you see them, like, you could just be so upset with them, and once you see them, you're like, God damn, I love them, and you just smile and you just laugh.
Like, it's hard to be upset at them.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I remember one time, I was upset at this one girl, and we were fighting. So she originally was like, she told me, hey, I'm gonna be in my office today. You should come by I'm doing nothing. You should come by for lunch.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll think about it. But it was like 6, 7 in the morning when she told me that. I was like, so obviously, like, I woke up, I was like, I'll think about it. But then obviously we got into like a big fight. So she wasn't answering my calls, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. You wanted me to come? I'm coming to your job now. We gonna talk. But like, was I gonna storm into her job? No. Like, I was like, yo, we're gonna talk. She's like, don't come. But you know women, how they are. Don't come. But then when you go, they're like, oh, you really came.
You really came.
So when I got to her job, I text, and she came outside with no problem. And that was nice of her. She could have been an ass, but like, no, I'm not coming out. So she came outside, and she walked to my car. Like, once she walked to my car, I was like, God damn, she's so hot. I was like, I can't be mad at this girl. And I was just laughing. And then I told her too. And she just laughed about it. She was like, you can't always be mad at me. And she's like, I can't be mad at you too. And like, we went to Starbucks and we chilled out for a few, and then that was it. But that's how you know when you love someone. It's like you do those things. Or like, even like, there was this one time, this one person, we didn't talk for months because there was an issue going on.
Yeah.
And we finally connected again. And then once I saw that person, once I saw the person, we just smiled and just hugged. Like, we were just like, wow.
Almost like relief.
Yeah, like, that was a relief. Just, you have to see that person.
Yeah.
And we laughed about it because it was like, and it was dark outside. I remember when I saw the person, and I'm a dark tan person. The person is dark tan too.
Yeah.
And when we saw each other, we just like, and I could just see the smile from a distance when the person was pulled up in the car, and I was just like, wow. So that's how you know when you love someone. It's just like, you put aside a lot. Like, don't put your problems to the side, because obviously, yeah, the problems are still gonna be there. You have to solve them.
Yep.
But it's when attraction means nothing to you. Is when you really love someone for who they are, what they bring to you, how they treat you, and when you're just happy around, and it's a loving thing, but it's also a sad emotionally thing too, when in reality they could get to, like, your day is down when they're upset at you. Yeah. And it's like, because you love that person so much that their
words are very important.
Yes. So them not, like, you knowing that that your day's not going good because you got into a fight with them, or something's bothering you about them. Yeah. I've been through a lot of relationships where a lot of women have been like, oh, like I've dated them, I don't talk to them, I don't, like, they'll be like, oh, this isn't gonna work out, and I'm like, all right, cool, bye, hablamos mañana, nos fuimos. All right, it's hard. You hit the boys, and you're like, yo, what's up? Where we popping tonight? Where we going tonight? Yo, I'm about to do a trip to Puerto Rico or something. Like, that's how. But when you love someone and they're like, they give you that speech, and you're just like, this isn't gonna work out, and you're just like, oh shit,
that shit fucks you up.
And it takes a while to get over it. It takes you, when everything you see, you think of them. Everything you do, you think of them.
Been there,
and it's crazy because, like, love is a big thing. It's real, and people are scared to fall in love. We're all scared. We're scared to fall in love. We're scared to be with someone again that has hurt us. We're scared to trust again. We're scared to do things with that person again. Obviously, it's a big obstacle course you have to do with that person to get over them and move on with life, with them, if you really want to work things out. But the person has to also understand, it's just like, I'm giving you my all. Yeah. I'm giving you everything right now, and I'm giving you everything I have to offer. And if I could give you all this, I could give you more. And this is what I'm just giving you now. And if you're going to hurt me, like, don't think you're going to come back in my life think it's going to be easy. it's not going to be easy. We're going to go through an obstacle course. It's going to be hard. I've been hurt in the past. I'm sure you have. I'm sure many people that are listening right now have been hurt, and it sucks. And we all have loved someone. If someone says, "Oh, I never loved anyone," that's a lie. We all have.
They just salty.
Not just that you're telling me you don't love yourself. You have to love yourself, But we all have loved someone that has hurt us.
Hell yeah.
We all have. And it sucks. The feeling, it sucks. Can you get over it? Yeah, you could. But it's going to take a lot to get over that one person that has took a big impact in your life. And it's crazy because you could just meet this person in a week or two. People just, when it comes to love, people always are like, it takes a while. No, it could take a day to love someone, honestly. It could take 2 days. It could take you just meeting that person and you just looking at them like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. Head over heels.
Yo, this person, like, whoa. When you're gonna love someone, it at that moment. You're just like, the same way when it on the first day, you're like, yeah, this shit ain't gonna work out. You're like, yo, I can't wait for this day to end. Can I get another drink, please, bartender? That's when it's not gonna work out, But when you're on that date and you're just like, fuck, I don't want it to end. And then, hey, can I see you again after this?
Shit, you on that drive home? You're
That's
like, damn, wish I had more time.
Yeah, or like, fuck, when am I gonna see this person again? And that's how it is. Love is a strong thing. What's that one song about love? Fuck, I have it on my phone too. It's funny. It's like damn, what's it? Google it. Love, the song Love.
The song Love. Hold
song,
on, people.
It's
the
like
song Love.
L stands for this. O stands. It's a funny song, bro. It's, oh my gosh. But
I'm
yeah,
put the love song.
Damn. But besides that, it's a very strong thing. It could hurt people. It could damage people. It could do a lot to people. They could do to, but besides that, I have loved people have loved me. I know that for sure. I'm an amazing person, of course. Who doesn't love me? But in reality, you love someone when attractions meet and nothing.
Yeah.
When it's what they're bringing to you. When you could wake up next to them and they look like shit and you're just like, I love you. When their breath stinks and their hair is fucking crazy and they drive you off the fucking walls.
Yeah.
You love someone when you are willing to compromise things that you didn't want to compromise.
Oh,
yeah. I remember one time I did it with one girl. She was different religion of mine. And when we first started talking, she asked me, how would you feel about if we got serious and I wanted our kids to be a specific religion? I was like, no. This is the way I am. This is my religion. This is America. This is the reason why America has the freedom of religion, this and this. She wasn't for it. She's like, well, I would want my kids to have this. And we stuck it out. And then at one point she was like, this isn't going to work out because of this.
Damn.
And I was just like, all right. Was I upset? Yeah. And then down the road, I was just like, yo, I love this person. Like, I want to work this out with this person. I want to be with this person. And I thought about it and I was like, yo, I'm not a crazy religion person.
At the end of the day.
What the fuck does it matter if my kids are going to be Christian? What am I going to tell them? Dude, I'm going to be real.
Daddy, what are you?
It's Friday. It is Friday. I have ate meat today. I'm not going to lie. If I don't go to church on Sundays, if I don't go to church on Ash Wednesday, if I don't go to church on Easter, I'm sorry to you religious people listening out there. I am not going to give up meat on a Friday. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that's the way I see it as. And God forgive me, but I'm Catholic. All we have to do is tell a priest to forgive us, and that's it. Speaking the truth.
No, it's true.
he'll forgive us. But sorry to cut you off.
Someone be real about their religion than these people that are religious.
Exactly.
And then behind closed doors,
they're not
religious. That shit really irritates me.
Exactly.
Lot.
So that's what it got to at one point, that it was just like, dude, like, I'm not religious. Like, if you're religious and you're going to teach, if we were to have kids, our kids the right way of religion, then you know what? Go. But don't block them off of the other religions that are out there. Yeah. Because when they get older, they have the right to that. If that's what they want to do. Just don't make the feeling that's the only religion.
That's the only religion out there. Yeah, it's true.
So that was the agreement that we had came out to when things were getting serious with us. So that was when I realized, I was just like, dude, like, that's how you know you really love someone, when it comes down to like that you're willing to compromise and give up stuff like that. Like, another thing with that person I remember was moving to another area that I didn't want to move to. I always wanted to stay in Brooklyn. That person was like, hey, are you willing to move to this area? And I was like, I was like, damn. You know, I was like, fuck. But okay, I guess. Damn. A big one was not having a dog because of that person's religion. Yeah.
Oh, crap. I didn't know certain religions.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, but I want a dog. And she was like, oh, but you know this and this. And like, one funny thing she told me was, a dog is like a kid that never grows up. A baby that never grows up. And it's true.
Well, it is kind of true. It is kind of true. Actually, no, very true.
And I was like, and I laughed when she told me that. I was like, yo, that is so true, though. She goes, because you got to take care of it all the time. You got to take it for a walk. You got to, pick it up and do everything for them. Yeah. They don't do nothing on their own besides eat.
It's true.
That's it. That was one thing. But that's when you realize you really love someone, when you want to compromise and you want to work things out with them, and you do sacrifices to be with them. You do sacrifices to work things out with them. Yeah. That's when you know.
I've been holding this in. I want to say that was the sweet, sweet words of Jay Vargas.
The Jay Gatsby.
The Jay Gatsby, Mr. Dr. Love. On 92.5.
And that's it. You got anything else?
Nah.
And that's it. And that's Unprescribed Talkz to everybody.
With Dr. Love.
With Jay Vargas and your favorite co-host from the East Coast, Miggy Miggs. We will be back next week with more questions. Listen, we love ya. Take it all. Love each other.
I was looking at him the whole time while he was doing that. Damn, that was beautiful.
Bye-bye. Hablamos martes.
Hablamos.